Hi, it's Mark here. Wednesday, December the 24th, Christmas Eve, and Asian session is done. European session, we're going into the afternoon portion, and we're into the US session now at 9:47 a.m. Eastern. That's 2:47 p.m. GMT. Let's have a look at the US dollar going into this last session before Christmas, and see where we stand right now. US dollar index, I'm on the shorter time frame, the hourly. Be more inclined to look at shorter time frames with a shortened trading day today. US dollar index sitting at this resistance level, intraday resistance at 97.63. Buyers will be looking to maintain at this level, perhaps push a bit higher. I've got support at 97.41. If there's going to be a bounce down from here, some range trading, perhaps selling off resistance levels, buying off support levels, sellers will be looking down at the 97.41 support level. If I just zoom out to the daily, you can see US dollar has started the day strong. We'll see whether that continues through the US session. Let's have a look at the majors. Euro US. Red candlestick selling euro, buying US. That's US dollar strength against the euro. I've got resistance at 118.08. I've got support at 117.79. Sellers will be looking to test this support level. They're sitting at the support level for now. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see sellers testing this support. If there's going to be a bounce up from here, in other words, buying euro, selling US, from strong US to weak US, buyers will look to bounce up off the support at 117.79, looking up at the 118, a little bit higher, 118.08 intraday resistance, sitting at the bottom of the range for now. Let's have a look at the pound. I'm on the hourly as well. Similar, you can see narrow range, sellers of pound, buyers of US, testing the support for now, which is at 135, the round number, whole number 135. I've got resistance at 135.32. Buyers of pound, sellers of US, from strong US to weak US, would look for a bounce up off this area at the 135, looking up at the intraday resistance. Sellers of pound, buyers of US, if US strength is able to maintain and add to what we've so far seen, sellers will be looking below this 135 level. Let's have a look at the US against the yen. I'll start off on the daily. A little bit of a different picture here. You see selling US, buying yen, weak US dollar against the yen so far. Bit of a bounce up off this support level for now. I've got resistance 156.26, today's resistance, today's high. I've got support at 155.52. And so far, US dollar has been sold off against the yen. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see the sell-off. US dollar has tried to fight back. Looks like US dollar being sold off right now. Again, at the US session gets underway. Sellers of US, buyers of yen looking down at this 155.52. If the US dollar can fight back, what I tried to do earlier, and get back on the front foot against a weak yen, buyers of US will be looking up to 156.26 support resistance level. We're now at 155.80, 156.26, a good 40 pips if the US can get back up to that intraday resistance. Let's have a look at the US against the Canadian. And here also we're seeing weak US dollar. Again, the two European currencies, we're seeing the US trying to fight back against the euro and the pound, unable to fight back or struggling to fight back against the yen we just saw, and same thing against the Canadian, red candlestick here on the hourly. Sellers of US, buyers of Canadian, looking at the support level at 136.65. I've got intraday resistance at 136.89 and narrow 20 pip range. If I zoom out, sorry, on the daily, there you see the push down, selling US, buying Canadian. On the shorter time frame, there you see it, sellers testing the support level for now. If the US dollar is going to fight back against the Canadian, they'll be looking up at the 136.89, 137 area. Good trading, shortened trading day, because of the illiquidity. You must watch out for some sharp and volatile moves. But all in all, I'm looking at shorter time frames, not looking for long trends, and certainly not looking to set up long trends for now. Sticking to the shorter time frames, and happy and peaceful Merry Christmas to all of you. Good trading.